So, let's talk about local government accounting. So, first we will go to financial control. So, financial control, it is a control of financial resources as flow into the organization and flow out by the organization. Top management financial control uses the balance sheet, income statement, and financial analysis of this document. As money is spent, statements are updated to reflect how much was spent, how it was spent, and what it obtained. So, what is a balance sheet? Is a summary of the financial balances of an individual or organization. The purpose of balance sheet is to give a snapshot of a company's or organization financial position at a given point in time. So what about the income statement? Income statement is a financial statement that shows income and expenditures of an organization. The purpose is to provide financial information to investors, creditors, and readers whether the company is profitable during the financial year. So, financial analysis. Financial analysis is the process of evaluating businesses, projects, budgets, and other finance-related transactions to determine their performance and suitability. Fiscal year and local government units. Section 353 of the Local Government of the Philippines, the official fiscal year of the local government units shall be period beginning with the first day of January and ending with the 31st day of December of the same year. So, who is accountable for the local government funds? Any officer of the local government unit whose duty permits or requires the possession or custody of local government funds. Other local officer who, though not accountable by the nature of their duties, may likewise be similarly held accountable and responsible for local government funds through their participation in the use or application thereof. So here are the local finance committee: local planning and development officer, local budget officer, and local treasurer. So here are the functions of the local finance committee. Determine the income reasonably project as collectible for the ensuing fiscal year. Recommend the appropriate tax and other revenue measures, borrowings which may be appropriate to support the budget. Recommend to the local chief executive and concern the level of the annual expenditures and the ceilings of spending for economic, social, and general services based on the approved local development plans. Recommend to the local chief executive concern the proper allocation of expenditures for each development activity between current operating expenditures and capital outlays. Recommend to the local chief executive concern the amount to be allocated for capital outlay under each development activity or infrastructure project and publicly accessible places in the provinces, cities, municipalities, and barangays. Assist the Sangguniang Panlalawigan in the review and evaluation of budget of component cities and municipalities in the case of Provincial Finance Committee, the barangay budgets in the case of City or Municipal Finance Committee, and recommend the appropriate action thereon. Next, assist the Sangguniang concerned in the analysis and review of annual, regular, and supplement budgets of the respective local government unit to determine compliance with statutory and administrative requirements. Conduct semi-annual review and general examination of costs and accomplishments against performance standards applied in undertaking development projects. A copy of this report shall be furnished the local chief executive and the Sangguniang concerned and shall be posted in conspicuous places. So these slides present the function of the LGU accountants and treasurers. So number 1, maintain separate books and depository accounts respectively for each fund in entire custody or administration under such rules and regulation as the Commission on Audit may prescribe. Number 2. Maintain these depository accounts in the name of the respective local government units with banks, preferably government-owned, located in or nearest to their respective areas of jurisdiction. Keep personal monies separate and distinct from local public funds in their custody, and last, shall not make profit out of public money or otherwise apply the same to any use not authorized by law or ordinance. Auditorial visitation. The books, accounts, papers, and cash of local treasurer, accountant, budget officer, or other accountable officers shall at all times be open for inspection of the Commission on Audit or its duly authorized representative. In case an examination of the accounts of a local treasurer discloses a shortage in cash which should be on hand, it shall be the duty of the examining officer to seize the office and its contents, notify the COA, the local chief executive concerned, and the local accountant. The local treasurer or accountable officer found with such shortage shall be automatically suspended from office. So what is summary of income and expenditure? Summary of income and expenditure is a detail of every income and expenses incurred an organization in a specific financial year. Local treasurers, accountants, budget officers, and other accountable officers shall within 30 days from the end of each fiscal year post it at least 3 publicly accessible and conspicuous places in the local government units. Summary of all revenues collected and funds received, including the appropriations and disbursements of such funds during the preceding fiscal year.